biggest mistake that guys make when they're trying to make a good impression on a girl?
I think one of the biggest mistakes a guy would make is probably try to approach a woman with some kind of pickup line like, "Hey baby," or, "You look hot," or, I like it when a guy is just themselves and just, "Hi, can I buy you a drink?" and some friendly conversation.
Straight from Rascals Comedy Club, here's Lewis Fishburn.
Even if you go to strip clubs, that's considered cheating these days, man. Isn't that crazy? I had a good friend of mine whose daughter just became a stripper. And she came up to me crying. She was like, "I can't believe my daughter is a stripper. We did not teach her to become a stripper in this family. We are hard working. She is no longer allowed in this family, in this house, until she stops stripping. Where did I go wrong as a parent? Where did I go wrong as a parent?" And I'm thinking, well, you named the bitch Candy. That's part of a stripper starter kit. Ain't nothing positive coming out the name Candy. You never hear Dr. Candy Jenkins to the ER. Dr. Candy Jenkins to the ER. You going straight to the strip club with a scholarship.
So, Lewis, how does it feel to be at Lombardi?
Oh man, it feels great. I love the atmosphere. Beautiful people, beautiful food. Can't beat that.
Were you really nervous, like the first time you went on stage to do your comedy routine? Were you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous. I was just anxious. I really wanted to get up there. That's why I felt like this was like my calling, my destiny, because it wasn't nervous. I probably think maybe the first couple minutes right before they call my name, I get a little nervous, but when I get on stage and touch the mic, it all goes away.
Probably too when you get the feedback from the crowd and everybody's really getting into it. That's gotta be a rush and give you confidence.
That first laugh is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh man, it's like it can't explain it. Words just cannot explain that feeling that I get. So I feel like I'm gonna die doing comedy.
So I noticed that unlike a lot of other comedians, your work doesn't include a lot of profanity. There's not, the swear words that you hear everywhere else. Almost like you're a throwback to the comics of the 60s who didn't need that. They were just funny just because their material was funny. Is that true? How do you see it?
Well, I wouldn't say that completely. I do use a little profanity. I mean, I can't do my act on Sesame Street, but it's not as harsh. I mean, you can stand it. I'll say I don't really, like, I wouldn't make a curse word part of my punchline. It will happen to come out. So it's not really, I can take the curses out. So it doesn't mess up my act. So I'll basically say I'm pretty much a clean comic, borderline.
That's good. So you don't need it for shock value, but if it comes naturally, then it comes naturally.
Exactly.
Hey everybody, there's a new Lombardi sports bar at 94 Fairfield Road in Fairfield. And it's more fun than ever. So don't be left out. Lombardi's, 94 Fairfield Road in Fairfield.
We're here talking to Suzi Lorraine. What do you prefer, modeling or acting?
Well, I really like both. I've been modeling and acting for about 6 years, but I would have to say my favorite by far is acting. It's just, it just allows you more creativity and just you can take more risks and just develop a character, and just really rewarding to to get into a character's skin, actually become the character, and almost live vicariously through the character is wild as an actor, and everything else just fades away. It's like, like playing make-believe and dress up when you're little, only on a much larger scale. So yeah, I would have to say, I love modeling too, but acting is definitely my passion at this point.
Cool. And now I hear word on the street is you got a film out with Hugh Grant, which is really huge. Tell us about that.
Yeah, probably my biggest opportunity so far. It just happened. We just wrapped about 4 weeks ago in New York, and it's a film called Music and Lyrics by, and it stars Drew Barrymore and Hugh Grant, and it's a romantic comedy. So silly, fun stuff, and I have a tiny part, but a highly visible one, and basically it's about Hugh Grant's character. He plays this aging pop star. So he's like kind of past his prime, in 2006, I guess, like in his 40s, and looking back on his career of, what was. And so basically all these casting directors are sitting around in 2006 saying, I wonder whatever happened to Alex so-and-so. And then it flashes back to 1987, and they show a full-length music video. And I'm in the music video, and I play this nurse who revives Hugh's character. His heart is broken by his girlfriend, like really tongue-in-cheek 80s silliness. And so they wheel him into the emergency room, and I come over and I revive him. And then his eyes pop open, and he starts singing the rest of the song to me, and then he jumps out of bed, and then we do like cheesy 80s dance moves, and even have an on-screen kiss, which was definitely a cool experience.
I'm so jealous.
It was fun. It was cool. I didn't have any scenes with Drew, unfortunately. I really wanted to work with her, but hopefully sometime down the road.
What scripts do you prefer to do? Like, what's the scripts you like?
Well, I have a lot of experience with horror films. I've done a lot of independent horror films that have gone to festivals and stuff like that. But I would say comedy. I'm really interested in trying more comedy, and I think working on the Hugh Grant film really inspired my love and interest in comedy. So hopefully, some scripts like that will come down the road.
Cool. We definitely gotta look out for her. She's definitely gonna be big.
So how do you like Lombardi's? It's fabulous. My favorite place. Love it. Food is absolutely amazing.
Great food, and little Lucas here loves the pasta.
Good people. The pizza is so good. Because there's great people, great food, it's great atmosphere. Come to Lombardi's. It's always a good time here at Lombardi's. Come to Lombardi's because it's fantastic.
Lombardi's, 94 Fairfield Road in Fairfield.
Come join the fun.
I go sailing. It's hard. Be on the side.